Hello, this is Hound 4004, and welcome to the ZAP SMP. This is number 20 already. 20 times I've sat and done a recording on this server, and that's pretty cool. To mix it up today, I think it would be a cool idea to showcase what some of the other members have done on the server. And so I am going to be going on a tour with them of their bases, and then we'll tour my base just cause why not. And then to actually say that we did do something today, I think we need to finish up our big project over in the marketplace. Need to step that up a little bit. And I think that is a good thing to do for today. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with those tours. And starting off our tour, we might as start at the spawn island with a nice spawn little base and my big ZAP SMP logo. And hey, this is a prime opportunity to finally fix it up. There we go. So much better now.
Oh, you're here. Hello. So this is my base, right? Let's start with the house then. Let's go up let's go up the stairs. We have the skeleton horses. Okay. Just don't mind them. And then we have the mini aquarium. I really wanted to make a bigger one for the axolotl, but
it's a cute little aquarium.
And then we have some redstone. Wanting to do redstone for ages. And then these lamps go on. Oh, so if you go out the doors, they turn off.
That is awesome.
The doors, they turn on. I want to do more of this. At the time. It's a bit of a mess here. I actually set up like some sort of memorial place here with all my gear on, but I'd take it down because you're coming. This is my lack of a storage system, obviously, with less of redstone here.
Sure.
We have a bit of an enchanting setup here.
Nice.
Nice stuff. And then there's the bee farm. I'm actually proud of the bee farm. It's been a long time, and it's like look at the chest. Look at the output chest.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
Here we have the slime output chest, and if we go into spectator, you can actually see the slime farm. This is probably the biggest farm I actually spent time on. It now works quite well after 1.18 dropped. Now this is the main guy who farms me all the wheat. Hey, how can we forget about this monstrosity? I had to force an actual iron golem up there to stop it spawning more. It's like it was in like overflow. What was I gonna do with all this iron? Then we have the newly built village set with 2 iron golems. Where'd they get these from?
It almost feels like a vanilla style village, but yet it's not quite.
Yeah, I had to like kind of mix in the sand, the desert vibes with the acacia savanna vibes.
That is awesome.
Because like we're right next to a savanna, so I had to mix in both of them. And then we have the trading hall I destroyed a village for. But inside the trading hall, the thing is, inside it is no villagers. Because they're all in the village now. It now has a population, and this doesn't have a population, it's just abandoned.
The thought that counts, I guess.
But over here we have one more thing, and that is the skeleton farm.
Oh yeah.
Or shall we say the stray farm. I spent quite a while doing as well.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was towards the beginning, and you allowed me to come steal some profits.
Yeah, I know, but it works quite well, and I kind of forgot about the dog I left in here, so the dog's still there in a minecart, just waiting to jump things. But it has been producing though, that's the thing. That's
wow, nice.
Yeah, it's producing quite a lot while it's been here.
And now with the Dragon of Gold out of the way, it was on to Marlow's base. And it even looks like me and the Rainbowhunter's summon circle is still here. After going by some deadly chambers, you can see that there was a lot of nice little areas for wood blocks. Although a sugarcane farm is always nice to see. And his nice little hut. And going into what looks like his own mini marketplace, pretty much, it seems, ended the tour. But to be honest, it was turning nighttime, and I decided to try out his bed, because why not? And after my night of slumber, I decided to open some barrels, which opened a secret door which he totally didn't tell me about. It's a nice little secret room, and after seeing a creepy face on the wall, that was my sign that I should probably get out of here. And with that, it was on to the 6th Reich's base. And it is a nice tree fort. It is very fun to walk around, and just the naturalness of it all. I love the tree bases idea. And he has almost what seems to be a little lookout tower main tree, which is kind of nice to see the area around. But with this, it was on to the Rainbowhunter's base, although I'm actually not going to be showing that in this video. Earlier in one of my other videos, we did a collab together. We knocked out a big hole under the marketplace, and if you've been watching this channel, you're probably sick and tired of hearing that. But yes, that's what we did. And we went for a tour of his base clear back then. A link will be in the description if you want to check that out, but now it's on to Bambi's base tour.
It's a bit of a mess. Honestly, it's a lot of history in here. This is like the inhabitants part.
Nice.
Like 2 entrances. You can go the conventional way or the secret way. We'll go the conventional way. Yeah, elevator.
Oh, nice.
I'll meet you down there in a second.
Totally not a scary elevator shaft.
Yeah, we don't talk about that part. This is like the entire like stock area. Well, stock
Nice.
for all my shops, but oh god. Okay, this was the conference room, but I think I took off the edge of the table. There's not much in here.
Nice.
And over here, this is my terrible redstone skills. It's just my office.
Mushroom to cow.
This is the better version of Moo to Cow. But yeah, this is my acquisition form here. This is how I was bought out. That's pretty much my base. I have like 1 farm and that's it.
It does have an enticing front though.
Yeah, it's the name of the company. This was actually all diamond, and then Marlow threatened during, I think it was during a live stream or during just a chat between us. He was like, I'm going to steal those from you. And I was like, I'm not taking that chance. So I switched out with glass.
Nice.
Yeah, that's basically Shop O headquarters. And this is the sacrifice place.
Why is it a sacrifice pit?
I killed his cow.
And now with Bambi's base tour out of the way, it's on to DoubleZ's base. But I want to give some self-advertising for my other channel, Hound 4005. This has already been uploaded on Hound 4005, and it's not as well edited, but it shows more of the events and more of the tour than this video had time to show. So if you want to check that out, that's in the description below.
Hey Hound, welcome.
Thanks.
If you want to follow me, you can come right along to my farms first. Yeah, this is my farming district that I like to call Flexville. Because it's a massive flex. So if we're going to do the full tour right here, this is my esteemed AFK box. My pride and joy.
Already this is more than I can take.
I've never built anything better. Pride and joy. This over here is my my Cloud Corp office. Don't touch the lever. Just trust me.
Doomsday lover here.
Something like that. Yeah. I've got my contracts over here from my subsidiary businesses that I've bought. Here's where my secretaries live.
Down the dirt tunnel.
Yeah. This is my iron farm. Not iron. Did I say iron? I meant sugarcane. I'm sorry.
So similar. That's enough sugar to choke a horse.
And then some.
And then some. Maybe a couple horses. The whole farm's gone.
Yeah, so this is my my man-made forest. This was my lava farm.
It's lovely.
The mushrooms all here was so I could get a bunch of mushroom heads. I mean, what can I say? You know. This is the call a Bambi sign. Here, we can reenact this if you want. You just stand on there, pretend to be Bambi.
What could go wrong?
And then when you need a Bambi, you just say call a Bambi, and then it makes a nice little pinging sound. This is my turtle breeding section. My axolotl breeding area. Also, like a really random thing. All of the doors, though, designate a different kind of axolotl.
Nice.
Gunpowder farm. So moving on, we can finally get to the base. Because my whole theme was like clouds and flying and stuff. So
Yeah.
I've got yes, this is the starter base. This is where I've been living for a while.
Nice.
You know, I've got my pets strewn around it. Oh, careful there. Got some dogs. I've got some random chests. Ooh, here's my prized mounts.
Oh, I think I remember coming over and bringing you the skeleton horses.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably died then too.
Here, we've got my beloved friend Moo Cow's house. So you can just slip on in. Ooh, this beautiful king. Hey, that's the king's house. Over here we have my my villager trading sections, and somehow a zombie got into the farmer's one next door.
That's
a lot of my books and emeralds and stuff. Yeah,
that's not good.
That happened. My head collection. We've got lots of heads, lots of block heads, like miniature blocks.
Sure.
Well, my starter base to my actual base. In one corner of this area, I've been spawning cats.
Nice.
I don't know why, I just figured it'd be funny to have cats running around. It spawned them all, so every once in a while I'll just come in here and oh no, sit. I'll just feed them. Oh, and here's my elevator that I built. I was very proud of my redstoning.
This is awesome.
And now If you want to become part of the long history of visitors to my base, you know, partake in a tradition, I call it the head sacrifice. if you're up for that,
go for it.
Here. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! So anticlimactic.
Yeah, now we've got a hound head. Thank you for visiting. Stop by any time, and thank you for the head. Much appreciated. I'm gonna.
Thank you for killing me. Well, after seeing some of the other members' bases, I thought it would be a neat idea to just walk around mine, cause why not? Although, there's not too much to show here, cause I never really made a base, but I have an area and some things that I've done that I guess I can show. Of course, we start here. This is the villager pen. We went and got villagers. I always show the outside. We don't ever go inside too often, but there's a farm just so they can sustain themselves, and just some workplaces and some places for them to sleep. And this is just a small little hut with some heads skewed around to just make it a nice, comfortable area to live for them. Then we go through the back door, and we can see it's just a nice day to have some heads on a wall, and some ancient debris that no one cares about. Heading upstairs, we have the main pride and joy of my base, a big empty room with some missing floor. That's great. But at least I have a storage room with some nice redstone torches skewed around in a big empty chest. And heading up one more elevator will take us inside a windmill, but I guess it's not too windy today. But heading around back, we have my axolotls. And I gotta be honest, I took a time out to go find the shulker box to feed them. I spent an entire episode gathering food for the poor things, and now the only proof I have is a bunch of empty buckets. Yeah, I might have misplaced a shulker box. So in other words, here's the perfectly not starving axolotls. Nice. We move on to a small sheep pen, which I didn't even know existed, so I guess they're sheep in a pen. And it's small. There you go. And then we have a villager food farm, which totally didn't blow up. But looking at the chest, I'm so glad I used their profits so much. Oh wait, I didn't. But don't worry, I got some sweet berries that haven't been harvested since the day I planted them. And that moves on to a nice little bridge, which goes nowhere, but it's the thought that counts. And like I said, it's a nice little bridge. Then we have my main transport system, which was nice when the iron farm was actually working. But it kind of stopped, but it did its job. But following the track back, cause why not, I have a bunch of sugarcane, and there is some more skeleton horses. However, getting back to kind of where we started, we have a bunch of wheat, which is just really nice. It's like the first thing I did, and it's been helpful even to here. Of course, Nether portal, could never live without it. That moves us over to my nice little dock and my boat that I totally didn't lose the axolotl's food from. But going past Azalea Lane, we have a nice sheep farm of every color, and it was able to supply my shop in the marketplace, which leads to my old original sheep pen and my cow pen. But fighting through the trees is the area we never talk about, because it's a creeper farm that I forgot existed and an airport, supposedly. But as we go around in my white van, the next stop is the basement, and we head downstairs to my glowberry farm. It's very nice, very glowy and berry, and then we go down even further and we get my old head on a wall and a nice drowned converter. But with that, I think it's time to step it up a little bit. Last episode, we went ahead and made a nice big structure under the marketplace, which I've been talking about for quite some time now. And it's nice, but it's kind of hard to get to. And that's why I said let's step it up. Get it? Because we're going to be building stairs. Well, I've now connected it where it needs to be to the marketplace, but actually, before we end off this episode, I have one last build. Let's go up even further and start the next project